because when you are older, your sperm quality drop. Then when your sperm quality drop, that's when you have children with issues. Which also explains why nowadays, I think it was also published in the news, they say that Singapore happen to have a lot of kids with a lot of different kinds of allergies. And this kind of things happen is because the parents are old. So when the parents are old, the children that they produce are of a lower quality. Yeah. And Lee Kuan Yew is like, you know, he believes in eugenics. So yeah, that explains a lot of the situation. And the government is the one who say that, oh, you know, Singaporeans are the one who don't have initiative, their brain cannot think better than foreigners. That's why foreigners can be there to steal your lunches. So the reason why people have the ability to take away things from Singaporeans is because Singaporeans let them take away it in the first place. If the government tell you to stop at 2, you say, no, I'm not going to stop at 2. If I stop at 2, then you are going to ask the foreigners to come in. Then the thing is, Singaporeans keep reproducing and foreigners won't come in the first place. And if foreigners are here to come in, we are not saying that, okay, foreigners cannot come in. And in fact, the foreigners come in, they have to be separated from their families in their own country as well. And even those who come in successfully, how come there are so many PRs and so many people holding work passes? It's because maybe they have one family who is in the family tree, there is only one person who is a doctor. And that person happened to become a Singaporean. But the spouse of this person, the children of this person, the parents that they try to bring over, they only can become PRs, they only can hold work passes, which explains why there is such a large number of holding all these passes. And how do I know? Because I bring my children to see doctors, and the doctors always tell me, oh, you know, y'all are very lucky, your whole family Singaporeans, right? So y'all get the subsidized rate. My family, right, we also pregnant, but then we have to pay PR rate. Then I was like, I thought you are Singaporean. Yeah, but my spouse cannot become a Singaporean. So there are a lot of these kind of families you need in Singapore, whereby one person is a Singaporean. Which if you look at the BTO now, because at my housing estate, we live in BTO. And in BTO, we realize that how come there are so many foreigners here? Yeah, because they speak to us in not Singlish, not English. Yeah, that's how we know. Then we start to realize you only need one Singaporean to get a BTO. Compared to last time, I think last time there was like you need both to be Singaporean to get a BTO. Then now you only need one. So we realized there are a lot of people whereby the whole family, there's only one Singaporean. And from that one Singaporean, they get the whole family here. Yeah, and these people also have to suffer under the government policies. Which is why we need everybody to go and vote wisely to a government who won't go and, you know, create policies that harm Singaporeans in the long run. And then there are people who ask, okay, so you have 3 kids, then how do you raise 3 kids? I also realized this issue is that if you have 3 kids and you need to send them to preschool in Singapore, then why is the government not building enough preschool? And if you realize a lot of preschool in Singapore is called Sparkletot. And Sparkletot has this PAP logo inside. It's actually under PCF, which is PAP Community Foundation. So why is it that money are big? Because the government always say we are helping preschool operators. But these preschool operators are known as PCF, which is helping the PAP. So why don't they have opposition community foundation? Then the opposition are the one collecting this money and opposition can create their own kind of childcare. Or why is there not an issue such as totally the government, totally the PAP and the opposition, they don't have this kind of community foundation whereby they create this kind of anchor childcare cooperator. Instead, all of them are taken in by the MOE government. Because the government should be the one taking care of the children, not the government give money to anchor operator. Because by giving money to anchor operator, they are using this to legally transfer the money to the PAP.
Very good, Hui Hui. Now your husband is Singaporean, right? Because a lot of people say you look Japanese like.
Oh, because they go and they anyhow put. Oh, there are some people who say that my 3 children look different. They look like from different fathers. And I leave those comments there because I take joy in this kind of comment. Because if all 3 children look different, there's a chance one of them look like me.
Oh, no chance lah. You
I
also
can
look like
say your 3 children all look so alike. Alright? I do not doubt the paternity of any of them. Okay? My mother always told me one thing. I use Hokkien Hua. Because you have children with someone, Alright? I'm telling you, you may pretend that that child is yours, but people can tell, alright? People take one look and they know the paternity of the child, alright?